Meow, meow, meow. Oliver and Jumpy, Story 19, Santa's Chocolate Factory. Once a year, Santa has an open day at his chocolate factory. Everybody can come and visit. Many different sweets are manufactured there to be ready for Christmas. How interesting to watch his workers creating sweet delights. Jumpy, Joey and I went there to enjoy the day. Santa's factory is right up between the clouds. We had to take the kangaroo shuttle there. Jumpy's husband was the pilot. This was one of the rare times I actually met him. We boarded Dino, who had many seats strapped to his back. There were a lot of children coming to visit, so the flight went back and forth many times a day. And off we went, soon soaring higher and higher. Wow, what a sight it was flying through the big white clouds. In and out, in and out. Then we went through a thunderstorm. Lightning was flashing all around us, and some rain was getting us wet. But already the factory was in sight. What a peculiar building it was, floating right between the clouds. Have you ever heard of the story of Hansel and Gretel? There's a witch in that story who lives in a gingerbread house. That house looked delicious because you could eat everything starting from the doors to the roof and the windows. Imagine a much bigger house with many more windows and 2 floors high. That's what Santa's factory looks like. It is all edible as well. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to nibble anything. Santa was standing outside the door. "Welcome, welcome, ho ho ho! Please come in and try our chocolates." No need to tell us twice. Everybody quickly hurried through the door into the room where long tables with goodies were waiting for our attention. Squirrels and monkeys were serving and bringing new sweets whenever needed. As you can imagine, that was very often. There were filled pralines of many flavors, chocolate bars, jelly sweets, cocoa drinks, wafers, and many more delicious delights. What can I say? All the children were in heaven. Then we were taken to the room where everything was made. An orangutan was stirring hot chocolate in a large container on the stove. Over there, many squirrels filled the liquid chocolate into forms to make bars. Bees were buzzing over some pralines to inject honey, and so on. In another room, chimpanzees checked the quality of the pralines. Any that were not up to standard could be eaten. What a job! Would you like to work in this department? You could try. I suppose there are always vacancies. Many workers must get sick eating so much chocolate every day. With such a large crowd surrounding us and all the constant movement between the tables, we had lost Joey. Time arrived to leave, and he was nowhere to be found. He is a big boy, and we thought he might have returned to Zealandia by himself, when he could not see us. So we boarded Dino and flew back. But there was no Joey waiting for us down there. We became increasingly worried, but no more flights back up on that day. We had no choice but to wait until next morning. In the meantime, Joey had been very naughty, as we found out soon. He did hide in a closet before the factory shut its doors for the night. Once everything was quiet, he tiptoed out to the storage area where many boxes with all those tasty sweets were ready for transport to Zealandia. Joey was so tempted by the beautiful pictures on the cartons that he opened one after the other. Each one had more delicious goodies than the one before. He was eating and eating. His belly was filling up more and more, so he was looking like a ball, not like a kangaroo. He could hardly stand any more. Next morning he was found sleeping between many empty boxes. All the workers were standing around him until Santa came. But he was not angry at all. "Ho, ho, ho! What have we here?" he exclaimed noisily, waking Joey, who jumped up and was rubbing his sleepy eyes, all embarrassed. Joey had been eating most of the night and hardly got any shut-eye at all. "Your parents must be missing you. Where have you been hiding? You are a very naughty boy." Quickly, Santa grabbed Joey's hand, gave him another box of pralines for his mom, and took him to the shuttle. Very soon after, a relieved Jumpy was able to embrace her very chocolatey smelling son. "Don't press me that much, Mum. My belly will explode." And so there was a good ending to our open day visit. "I will never eat chocolate again," Joey exclaimed. Do you believe him? Can you ever eat too many sweets? I think in a few days he probably wants more again. I would. Chocky bye. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please recommend it to your friends. I welcome any inquiries concerning publication of my tales. Thank you. Bye bye until next time.